And then you can take your hands and you can press down on the top of the thighs, just for a little extra coaxing out the tightness. And then if you're sitting cross-legged, put the other foot in front. We'll do that right away. And then do the same thing. And see which side feels a little more tight or lifted than the other. And that's probably going to be more your dominant side that's been holding things nice and tight. So just press down, release, and breathe in there. And then come back to your favorite sit, either stay there or across your other leg back, which is usually the more comfortable one. And then we'll do our breathing exercises this morning. So just find a comfortable place for your hands on the leg somewhere. You can turn palms up to receive or palms down to ground. I'm just going to start with some cleansing breaths here. So take a nice long deep breath in. And then open the mouth, exhale out. And then do that again. Breathe in, release the belly. Exhaling out. And then one more. Inhale. And this time you can walk your hands out, and as you exhale, just curl. And then drop chin down to chest and open up back of neck. Breathing in the back now, all the way up to the top of the head. Exhaling down. Breathing up the spine. And exhaling out. Pull belly in as you tuck the chin just a little more. And roll up easy, coming from the belly, and then the head is last. Let's work on a 3-part breath. Take the hands to help the brain know which part of the body we're breathing into. So 1/3, 2/3, and last third up. Ready? Inhale up, 1/3. Stop and hold the breath there. 2/3 up. Stop and hold the breath there. And then the last third all the way up to the chin. Turn the hands and press down nice and easy and slow. And if you can make 8 counts, if you count, that's easy to do too. All right, 1/3 in, 2/3, another third. Turn, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release the belly, breathe in 1/3. 2/3. Another third. Now completely full. Pull the shoulders down and exhale out. Nice smooth breath all the way up. Exhale down. Do that again. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Big breath. Hold full. And then we'll just breathe out fast. Warm up your hands. Warming up from the inside out. Change the cross of your leg. All right, if you have that one in front, put it behind now. And then we're going to warm up those fingers that we're rubbing here one at a time with our breath. All right, so famous channel opening, left hand up, grab the back of the little finger at the root, fill up the dip in the cup, we call it, Deep breath in. Exhale. So palm is facing down, pulling back at the root of the little finger, lower your shoulder down and exhale. Take a deep breath in for that little finger. Exhale, release down. Keep spreading that hand wide. Lift up, ring finger, big deep breath. Exhale, pouring down the arm, lower the shoulder and open up the palm, little finger and thumb. Opposite, right across from each other. Breathe in here. Exhale, release down the arm. And up. Middle finger, big breath in. Exhale, rolling down, palm and shoulder down. Breathe in for the middle finger here, pericardium, big breath in. Exhale, cleansing down the arm as if it's falling like a waterfall down the arm. Lift up, index finger, breathe in. Exhale down. Spread that little finger and thumb really wide. Breathe in here. Exhale, release. And then up, back of hand to back of hand, grabs the thumb, breathe in. And then roll that open for the lungs. Spread, palm wide, fingers out, exhale. Nice, one more inhale and release. Other side, lift up, little finger, big breath in. Exhale out. And stretch. Shoulder down, stretch the fingers, big breath in for the heart line. Exhale, release. You can close your eyes here, listen to my voice or go at your own pace. Ring finger, breathe in. Exhale, release. Stretch the little finger and the thumb wide. Exhale, and breathe in again. Right to the top of the shoulders and release back down again. Middle finger, breathe in. And cascade down the arm, exhale. Keep stretching those fingers wide. Breathe in. For that space around the heart, give a little space, release here now. Index finger, breathing in. Large intestine, letting go here, exhale. Stretch the hand wide again, breathe in one more time. And releasing down. And then for the thumb, lift that up, breathe in. For the lungs, and exhale, release. Stretch and point the palm towards the floor like spider web shooting out of the wrist. Lower the shoulder, breathe in for the lungs. One last time. Exhale down. And then release, rub those fingers, and then rub the wrists and do some circles as you rub across these source points on the wrist. Do both sides, both top and inside. And then the other side. Good. Now we're going to open up the arm from the fingers. You can change your cross of your leg again if you wish. Taking the fingers wide open, press them down towards the floor, and your forearms are facing towards me. Place each one of your fingers down really wide, thumb is sticking out, and then just slowly take a breath in. On the exhale, slowly lower palms to floor. Stretch those wrists and the palms and the forearms. And then when you finally get to the place where you want to stop, your palms may not be on the floor, but drop your head down between your arms. And breathe in all the way up the arms, through the back. Feel the stretch in the hands. Release the shoulders out of the neck here. Let's take one more breath. As you ease back up, just roll back to the fingertips, nice and gentle, and then you'll take one hand at a time, turning the top side of the hand down, fingers towards the shins, and pressing the top of the wrist out and away. And then you can set that hand flat on the floor and turn the other one and stretch the top of that hand. And then place that hand down on the floor. Take a deep breath in, lengthening the back, and then exhale, roll down again with the head. And then bring yourself back up again. If you're sitting on anything, go ahead and take that out. Good. We'll work on our legs now. Go ahead and stretch them out. You can rub your knees since you've been sitting cross-legged probably. Let the blood flow there. So before we come into more contractures and twists, let's go ahead and open the channels here. So rub your knees really well. Remember, you have 8 little bursa sacs of water around the knees. This is why the knees are connected with the kidneys. And the back of the knees especially is the point we treat for low back pain. So before we do any of these deep bends, rub and warm up the back of your knees and think about your lower back. So it's nice to warm up the knees before you attempt any squats or bending overs. It really does help. All right, now slide the hands down to the ankles. See if you can reach your ankles this morning and give them a good rub. Ankles are like the wrists in our micro system here. Big toes like the thumb. And then see if you can get your fingers down to the ends of your toes. Rub the big toe with the head. And then each one of the toes, and the 4th toe is the end of the gallbladder. So we're going to trace the channel and open up the back at the same time. All right, remember the liver channel comes right up the inside towards the 2nd toe. So give that a good rub. And then take your deep breath and rub up right to the V and the top of the foot where the 2 tendons come up. For your metatarsals on the 1st and 2nd toe, it'll be a little tender. Rub that. Just go back and forth on the top of the foot and imagine you point your toes that it's releasing out. You can bring down all that excess heat from the head down this way. All right, now we're going to breathe and we're going to trace the channel up. Come up the inside ankle, the shins, the inside of the knees. Coming right up across the femoral arteries and then up to the ribs. And sit up nice and tall and breathe into the ribs. And now thread them back together. Imagine pulling your fingers back towards each other. So oftentimes we get bad posture. We stick the ribs out. So now pull and thread them back towards each other. Pull the diaphragm back together. Good. Now take another deep breath in. Out to the sides, pull and thread them back together. And now we'll go up to the gallbladder channel. Hold the abs solid. Hands up to the corners of the eyes and to the ears. Big breath in. Over the top of the head. Back to the occiput. Open the wings as you breathe in. And then exhale. Shoulders, sides of body. Down the IT band, all the way down. Exhale, release, and follow the hands to the 4th toe and just bow your head here at the end of the exhale. And then trace it, the inside toe all the way up again. Thread back together in the exhale. Up to the eyes, inhale to ears. Inhale over the top of the head, open, exhale.
Inhale up. Or you can lean back a little, put a little ab action here. Exhale. Sit up. Inhale. Exhale. Come forward. One last time. All the way up. Exhale. Pull in. Now up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now stay here for a forward fold. Drop the head. Just breathe in. Through the back. See if you can lengthen the back. Up, 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 up. Pull belly in and then lower. One more breath here. And exhale out. And then walk the hands back up, stacking. We'll bring the feet together, soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Meeting kidney one together, just wrap your hands around your toes and drop the knees down. As you lift the spine nice and tall, you can lean back just a little to stretch the front of the shoulders and then drop the shoulders down and your chin. Take a breath or two here. And then one last big breath. And then pull the chest forward, lengthen the back, and then hinge the elbows on the front of the shins and drop the head down. Breathe up the back. Exhaling down, chin to chest. One more inhale. And then the exhale pulls belly in as you roll back up again. And then use your hands to lift the knees back up. And then we'll extend the legs back out again. And we'll do our energetic Qigong warm up for our rowing. Take the hands, roll the thumbs in, roll the fingers around, and then use the inside of the fist and tap down the outside of the IT band, activating, warming up strong tendons. Also, gallbladder channel. Springtime, we have a gallbladder. And then for digestion, we flatten the hands to the top of the legs for stomach. Come up to the stomach, tap, tap, tap. And down. Back up to stomach. And down. And then we open up the feet, and then we do the inside of the legs. Down to the big toe, and up again. And last time up. 3 times, just come down the legs, release at the end of the toes, release, and release. Good. Now stay, point those toes forward, pull your 2 middle fingers together, the index and the little finger stays up, and we point towards the bottom of the foot, and pull and draw the energy up the feet, and pull the toes back at the same time. Back, 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 rolling back, inhale, exhale, push the toes forward and lean forward. Inhale, pull back, drawing the energy lines up, now lean back, exhale, up and over. Using your abs, in here, exhale, in, remember to pull those toes back, exhale, push them forward. Good, inhale, exhale. And then we'll come up right to liver and spleen here, inhale, and reverse, exhale. In, exhale. Exhale. Exhale, push the toes as you exhale. Exhale here, inhale back, exhale forward. Last time, inhale, Flatten the hands, press down the legs, exhale, release at the ends of the toes, and then bow. Take a breath in and out. And then go ahead and roll up nice and easy. You're gonna bring your right foot in and we're gonna cross the left leg over. Now I'm gonna start working on the twist. You should be a little more warm. All right, I'm flattening my front foot next to the leg, putting the toes forward and sitting the sit bone back down towards the earth. You can grab onto the front of the shin, you can lean back, get the belly out of the way, and lift that spine back up and pull that knee in. Lift the spine here. And then close your eyes. Take 5 long breaths here. Take 2 more. See if you can set that sit bone down towards the floor a little more, not collapsing the spine. Keep it lifting. And then you can go ahead and release that foot, grab that right hand to the left foot, lift up, and then we'll just move it back and forth. Or just open up that hip, just swivel it just a little bit. And then we'll straighten that out. See if you can open the hamstrings, grab the bottom of the foot. If you have a strap nearby, if this doesn't work well with the hands, you can use a strap. You want to pull the spine forward and then drop the heel and flex those toes back and stretch that hamstring in the back of the leg. Bend the knee, and then you can set that leg out nice and flat to the side. Janushirasana, one leg bent in, toes flex down towards the floor, and then the toes are flexed out on that long leg. Let's take a twist towards your right side. Bring the arm across, right arm back behind you, sit up nice and tall, breathe in, pull belly in and twist towards the back. Keep lifting, spine up, pull belly in, and leave chin in the middle of the chest, so you're twisting from the middle body. Inhale, lifts, and exhale. Pulls belly in and twist towards the back. One more breath here. Nice and long. And then exhale, just release and twist towards that straight leg. Square the hips. You might need to pull that leg back just a little to square the hips right in the chest. Good. We're going to lift this right arm up, inhale, and reach across and grab the little toe across the body for a nice back opening. Hold. If you can't reach there, grab your shin. Big breath in. So I'm crossing across the body and exhale, pulling down. Breathe into the low back. See if you can twist the shoulders so they're square with the leg as you come down. And drop the head. Breathe into the low back. You can take the standing hand and you can place it on the lower back. And bring the energy through the palms right into the low back space. And then when you release, you stack from the bottom up. Lift that arm that you're holding on to the outside edge of the foot up to sky. Come all the way over. And then we're going to take a nice stretch. Press down, lift the hip up. And reach across with the arm for a full side body stretch. And then go ahead and release and set down. And then switch, bring the other foot in. and cross. Get that foot flat, both the little toe and the big toe, and then sit that sit bone back down instead of leaning over to the side. You have to work on how tight you bring that bottom knee in. That'll help as well. Long spine, pull up, sit, both sit bones down, and then find the eyes closed and just count 5 long breaths here. Long inhales, long exhales as it allows you to sit and release the hips. Slowly think about on the exhale, allows you to sit a little closer to the earth. 2 more breaths here. And when you release, go ahead and grab the edge of the foot and then lift up. And then we'll just move that bent leg around. So the tighter you can bring the knee in, it's more of a pigeon here. You're pulling more up on this outside hip flexor and the IT band, and stretching rather than sending the foot out and swinging it, pull it in. Good, now grab the foot and then reach it out and stretch without falling back, pull the back straight up again. Heels pressing out further than the toes, you're flexing them back and dropping the knee down, drop the knee down to stretch the back of the calf and the hamstrings. And remember to breathe. One more breath here. And then you can bend the knee and then we'll stretch that foot out nice and straight. Find the posture again. Sit up nice and tall. Stretch the leg out and flex both toes back. Like twisting towards the left. Reach across, backhand holds you up nice and tall. Breath in. Pull belly in and twist. Remember to lift the spine up so you're not collapsing. Keep lifting head up from the top of the head. The chin stays in the middle of the chest. And the exhale pulls belly in and twist towards the back. Two more breaths here. Inhaling up, exhaling, twisting. And then release, and go ahead and square the shoulders with the hips and pulling that straight leg back, squaring it up nice and easy. Left arm lifts, inhale, and reach across, outside little toe, across the body. I turn my thumb side down to grab the edge of the foot, and then square the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the back, and then I can lower. Remember, it's a twist, cross body reach. So we want to twist the shoulders down to the floor rather than a side twist. And then you can use the standing hand behind on your lower back if you wish. Two more breaths. Drop the head down easy. And then we lift up, Lift that arm all the way up to sky, reach across, and then lift the hip and reach across, side body stretch. And then go ahead and sit down, and then we'll come right into straddle. Open both of those legs up, nice and wide. Press the heels down, flex the toes back, and you can press right behind you, lift up, push into the heels and find that edge. And when you release, make sure you don't collapse and fall back. Sit up straight, keep the spine straight. Good. We're just gonna slide one direction. You can come to your right and slide the hand down the leg and lower. Reach the arm up to sky and make it fall over. See if you can reach the toes. Stretch side body here. Lift the hand up to sky and then go ahead and raise up. And then we're going to slide the other way. Hand up to sky and reach across. And then reach up to sky and go ahead and sit back up again. And now we'll slide our hands forward. Come to forearms or stay on the hands. Flex the toes back and press through the heels. And leaning forward by pulling my back open and keeping it nice and straight. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale with that length. You can just rock the head down. And we'll take 5 breaths here. At the end of your 5th breath, breathe in, pull belly in, exhale, and roll up nice and easy. And then you can use your hands underneath your thighs and pull the knees back together and give yourself a good squeeze and grab your blocks. We're coming down to the floor for our abs. Go ahead and roll on down, and it's nice to use your abs as you roll down. So come down easy, easy, one vertebra at a time. Until you finally make it all the way flat, take a nice stretch. And then we'll bring that block right up between the knees. So set your feet so you can touch your fingertips to your heels. Lift up, flatten the sacrum down, flatten the shoulder blades underneath you, and take the block on its medium width right below the knees and give it a good squeeze between the legs. We haven't done these abs in a while, so treasure the abs today. First off, if you want to do a little traction, press the heels of the hands in the crease of the leg and push away and just open up the back here. Feel that lower sacrum, the SI joints opening. And then release, flatten the back to the floor. So we'll do a set of 10. Leave your feet on the floor here. Interlock fingers, base of cranium, elbows squeezing up towards the ceiling, and lower the head back and keep it nice and long. Neck is long and extended, and we lift from the shoulders. Okay, here's the cues. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, curl your tailbone, squeeze the block, exhale, rolling head and shoulders up. 5, 4, 3, exhale, all the breath. 2, 1, squeeze the block, release, inhale. Hold the breath as you curl tailbone, squeeze the block. Now exhale, rolling up, lifting the shoulders up. Squeeze your block, release, inhale. Hold, curl, squeeze, exhale, rolling up. Squeeze the block at the end, release, inhale. Hold the breath, curl, squeeze, exhale, rolling up. Don't be in a hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All breath out, squeeze. Release, inhale. Hold, curl, squeeze, exhale. Squeeze the block, inhale, lay the head back. Hold the breath as you curl the tailbone and flatten that back. Squeeze the block, exhale, rolling up, 5. Squeeze your block, 2 more, inhale. Hold, curl, squeeze, exhale, rolling up. Squeeze the block. And inhale, one last one. Hold that breath as you curl tailbone, squeeze the block, exhale, roll up. And release the head down. Go ahead and take the block out. Drop the soles of the feet together and the knees out. And then you can press the hands and wiggle the hips back and forth just to release. And then lift the knees up and make the feet as wide as the mat and drop the knees together, opposite direction, opening the SI joints here. And you can grab the thighs with the hands and squeeze and press away. Feel the hips opening. And then grab your blocks, bring your feet back in. We're coming up to a supported bridge. Reset, scapula are flat, circum's flat. Good. You can slide the block underneath, or you can do without the block for supported bridge here, but we're going to do a few exercises on the block. So take a deep breath in. Curl tailbone first, push into feet, lift the hips up to sky. Now make sure that you're not looking at the camera, that your neck and your head is flat on the floor, looking up at the ceiling. Take that block, grab it, put it on its tall, medium, small side. Whatever works for you, just as long as you're supporting the back of the sacrum, not on the vertebrae here. Shoulders are flat, no pressure on the neck here. Still pressing into the feet, not collapsing on that block. Holding your supported bridge. Wiggle your left foot a little towards the middle and lift your right knee up towards your chest. You can grab it with your hand and you can squeeze and pull that in. And then reach that right foot up towards the ceiling, flex the toes back and press the heel up towards sky. Drop that foot down for figure 4, just drop it right behind that left knee. And then open up that right knee towards the outside, let it fall open, and you can use that right hand on the inside thigh. Remember, keep pressing into that left foot. Don't let the weight drop you down. Lift it back up again. Keep the toes flexed on both of the feet. Keep the bottom of the foot open here. One more breath. Lift that knee back up to sky, foot up, knee into chest, and then we set that foot down, and then switch. Left knee in, squeeze it in, and then straighten that up to sky, flex the toes back, press that heel up, and then we'll drop that down, holding that flex, and let that left knee fall out to the side, and then opening the front of that left hip. And again, don't let the weight of that left leg on the right one pressing down, push back up through that right leg, and allow the hip to open on the left side. And take one more breath here. And go ahead and lift that foot back up to ceiling. Flexing the toes back and then drop knee to chest, give a nice good squeeze. And then both feet are on the floor. Wiggle them back out so they're as wide as your hip. Tuck the glutes back underneath, push through the feet and wiggle that block back out and stay in your bridge here for strength now. Let the hands stay on the floor. Don't interlock them underneath, just let the strength come from the legs. Pressing hips up to sky, big deep breath. Exhale, lengthens the knees away. One more lift, inhale. And on the exhale, we'll roll down upper ribs to middle ribs, just slowly bringing tailbone a little closer to the feet. And finally, when we settle down, make your feet as wide as the mat and drop your knees together and release the tension. Then we're going to drop both knees over to the left. So take that left knee out and drop the right one down to center and lift your right arm up towards sky for a nice right body stretch. Feel the front of that right hip all the way through the ribs, right underneath the armpit, the breast tissue here. Open that up. Breathe in. And then switch sides, drop the knees to the right and left side stretch. And then go ahead and lift those knees back up. Good. And then we'll come back in for our second set of abs here. First off, just bring knees right into chest and give yourself a good squeeze. All right, let's do frog lifting through here. You remember you can do this one on the wall. We've done this as wall exercises. Stack your knees right over hips, and I'm just going to drop my knees to the outside and level my ankles with my knees and my knees parallel to the hips. Flex the toes back and keep the legs there. Interlock the fingers back behind the cranium, elbows together, and lay the head back down. All right, so you want to press the feet as if you're pushing on the wall. You don't want to physically move the legs, but push energetically, opening the hips. All right, take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, curl your tailbone. Now press through the feet. Exhale, rolling up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull belly down, pressing through the feet. Now release the hips and the head comes down, breathe in. Hold the breath, curl tailbone, push, exhale, open, and pulling belly down. Release, inhale. Hold, curl the tailbone, push through the feet. Now exhale, rolling head and shoulders up. Belly down. Release the hips and the head, breathe in. We'll do 2 more. Hold the breath, curl tailbone, push to the feet, exhale, rolling up. And release, inhale. Last one. Hold breath as you curl tailbone, push to the feet, exhale, rolling up. And release the head. Use your hands on the knees, outer sides, and roll them in. And you can take the hands on the top of the knees and do some nice rolls around. Once again, massaging those femurs inside the hip joints. And then we'll take our roll to the side. Easy, head comes up last, and we'll reverse into a tabletop and stretch all of this out. Open the hands, fingers wide open, and take one leg at a time. Push toes down, push through the heel, and do the other leg. And then nice to do cat-cow since we're here. Stack the knees under the hips. For the cow, we drop belly and pull chest forward. Inhale, breathe in. And then pull that tailbone down as you press right between the shoulder blades. Exhale out. And come to cow, breathe and pull the chest forward. Exhale, pulls belly in and right between the shoulder blades, straight up. Exhale into cat. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, pressing straight up. And then release, just do side to side, releasing all of that. Some movement before we come back static again. Go ahead and press your forearms down to the floor. We're coming into forearm plank. Grab the forearms, make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders, and interlock the hands, press them down onto the floor. Instead of dropping down between the shoulders, press straight up, hold that nice and solid, and walk each leg back, toes solid, pull belly up, but pull glutes down towards the feet. Now hold your posture with your neck. Make sure the head and neck is soft. It's coming from the elbows straight up between the shoulder blades. Taking deep breaths, keep pushing back through the heels, find the length in the body. Instead of tenting up, it puts the pressure on the elbows. Pull that back towards your feet. And lengthen the breath. Getting stronger. Let's do 3 more breaths here. One last breath. Good, set your knees down first. Leave the knees back and just rock the body back. Keep the elbows right there. And take a nice long lengthening of the side body here. Put the forehead on the floor for a little rest. Then you can rotate the hands off the floor and take a couple breaths here too. And then set the hands down, lift the head, walk the knees in, and come to an embryo. Just sit back and rotate the hands towards the feet for a breath to release. And then we'll roll up nice and easy. So if you don't remember dolphin, we're coming right into full dolphin here. So you can watch as I set up, and then you can come in at your own time. So we set the forearms down first. You grab the biceps just to make sure we're aligned shoulder to elbow. And you can interlock the hands. You can open them up 90 degrees. So we have hands flat, forearm flat up. And if your shoulders are tight and your hands come in, you can take that block right between the web. So I measure, I lay flat, and I leave the block there. All right, and then press right between those shoulder blades again, holding, looking back at the feet, and take a breath in, tuck the toes, and then press up into dolphin. So if you've been watching, go ahead and come through those steps, move your toes forward, and then press the shoulder blades onto the back and clavicle bones back towards your toes as you drop the head. Full dolphin here, we'll take 10 breaths. Just commit, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 5, maybe it's a full 10. Pressing my heels down towards the floor, gently, 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 which will rock the shoulders back. Release the neck. Remember, it's not touching the floor. This is all about shoulders. Nice long deep breaths and exhale. Take 5 more breaths. Three more. Press through those elbows right to the back. Don't collapse. 2 more. And last one. Knees down and embryo for a rest. And then go ahead and roll up. We'll make our way to standing. So go ahead and put the block off to the side. Press the hands down and just rock into the plank and then into a down dog to stretch out. Take the time to sink one heel down and then the other one to stretch the legs. Remember to send the weight back to the feet instead of muscling through the shoulders all the time. Distribute right to the middle of the belly. Find the pleasure in your down dog today instead of worrying about moving. Just find all the points. Where's your hip bones? Where's the belly? Where's the chin, top of the head and the neck? Where's your feet? Can you feel all of the toes and the heels? Good. We're going to rock right into a plank here. Just roll yourself forward from the feet all the way back to the head. And hold this plank here for strength this morning. Again, belly out, but pull the glutes back towards the heels. Take a breath in, and then pick up those heels and rock yourself back to a down dog. We're going to step right into a warrior two. So left side for you, rolling up, set the feet so that the front heel is aligned with the back ankle, and we'll roll ourselves up for warrior two. So work on alignment here, open up those legs. Good holding, pull the shoulders down and reach out. And let's do a little flow here. Take that front arm down to the front thigh, turn that palm up, and then bring the other hand behind you. And then roll that shoulder back for our side angle here. Use the bottom hand to push up so you're not collapsing on that front leg. And then unbind, reach over across full side angle. And if you like, drop down for a deeper side angle. Full stretch, side body. Breathe in as you lift the arm up. Warrior two, exhale. Breathe in here. And the back hand reaches the back leg and we roll back for reverse warrior, exhale. Reverse and revolve triangle, straighten that front leg. Reach back, big breath in. And the exhale reaches up and comes all the way forward into full triangle. Set the hand on the block, on your shin, behind on the floor, and then roll the head up to sky, stack those hips. Bend that front knee, roll back up to warrior two. Straighten that front leg, parallel your feet, lift hands to sky, inhale. And exhale, take a forward fold, lengthen the back, come all the way down. Wide leg, forward fold. Take 3 long breaths just to stretch here. And then we're going to stay down low and roll the other way and come right into warrior two on the opposite side. Just keep the alignment, front heel in the middle of the back arch, rolling up to warrior two. Stay here. Open up the spread of the legs and keep that front knee right over the ankle. Pull shoulders down and reach out. Coming into our extensions, bring that front forearm down and hold an anchor and bring the other hand around the back. Drop ear to shoulder and pull that back shoulder on the back side. Hold in here for a breath. Then release the bind, arm all the way over for a side angle. Feel that stretch. You can see yourself in camera. Find the length and that one angle from fingertips down, dropping down for full angle. Full for a breath. And then roll up, exhale, warrior two. Breathe in here. And reverse. Inhale, straighten and reach back. And exhale, triangle all the way through. Stacking the hips. One more breath. Bend the front knee, roll back up to your strong warrior two. And then straighten that front leg, parallel feet, lift hands to sky, big breath in. And again, prostrate forefold all the way down. This time you might grab the back of the ankles and drop the head. Let's do flank stretch while we're here. Bring both hands over to your right ankle. And then turn and look at the left side, dropping head down, twisting the body, opening the side ribs, and looking at the other foot. Feeling the side stretch here, as well as the IT band on the other side. Then release, just flow over to the other foot. Both hands on top of ankle, drop head, turn and twist, and look at the opposite foot. And then release, head down again for our bow. And then walk hands out as far as you can reach. And then we'll sit back into those sit bones, reach, drop the head down. And then walk the hands back underneath the shoulders and wiggle your feet a little closer. We're going right into a Malasana yogi squat. Sit down, elbows right in the middle of the thighs. As you lift the chest back up, press those hands together. One more breath. To release the hands to the floor, and I like to just parallel the feet, come right into a forward fold here. And then wiggle the feet a little closer, and we come right into a squat, lifting heels. So you can work on balance, lifting hands here. Lift the back up, nice and easy. And then we can set the hands down and sit down, easy, easy, easy. Good, bring the soles of the feet together. Take a nice big deep breath, and then fold forward. Releasing the back slowly. And then roll up nice and easy. Ending with some side bends. Reach your right arm out, left arm to sky, and then reach across for a side bend. And then over, other side. And then reach up, cross your legs into your comfortable position here. And then we're going to take a nice twist towards the back here. Come to the right side. Inhale and twist. One last time. And then rotate opposite side. Tall spine. Exhale towards the back. And then, of course, come back to center and put the other foot in front. It wouldn't be fair to do both twists on one foot forward. Lower that down. Good, and now we'll come back to that same twist. Start on your favorite side, big breath in and twist. And then other side. Remember to hold the spine long and twist. And then when you finish, come back. Find the comfort in that sit. Lift hands to sky, big deep breath. Exhale down to heart. Again. Exhale. Feel the sit bones in the earth. Lift the shing, the energy up. And then pull yang down, right to center of heart to seal the practice today. Set that seed of your practice right between the flame of between your palms in front of your heart. And then we lift that flame right up between the eyes, our spirit point rising, and take a humble bow together. Namaste. The light in me sees the light in you.